What up, guys? Welcome back for another part. And it looks like at the end of the last episode, I actually skipped something. I don't remember which house it was, but it was one of these houses. There we go. I think it was this one. I thought. Did I think wrong? I thought for sure there was something somewhere. I suppose I probably should have found it before I mentioned that I skipped something. It's gotta be in one of these places. Ugh! I thought I went in every single house. Maybe I didn't go in this one. I don't know. Where is it? Making me look stupid. There we go. This is... Ugh, how annoying. Hey! Whatever, dude. He used to be a master flute craftsman. Now he's gone bonkers. How is... Really? The only house that was significant to walk into was the only one that I skipped the last episode. But you need someone stronger. Alright, I don't think Aaack can move those. I don't think he's strong enough. Yeah, Aaack isn't strong enough to move that. But there's still other stuff over here that I can move, I think. There we go. I needed to move that and fall down here. That's what I needed. And then I got to move all this stuff. Move that there, and then I can move this over here. And we have found a new champion. Let me teach you the spell. I don't know what this dude is, or why he's hanging out here, or whatever, but whatever. So Karn gets his second fusion of the game. As I expected, you learned. You are a member of my family. This spell is now yours. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, however, this one is not very good, and you can only use it underwater, which I guess if you're underwater then it becomes good, but otherwise it's irrelevant completely, so I don't know. Anyway, we're going to switch, and I just prefer Aaack over Karn. Even though Karn is absolutely better because of the fusion, and only because of the fusion, I just prefer Aaack. So I'm going to be using Aaack. Plus he has that handy-dandy Cure 3. But now, we can actually proceed with the game. Oh, I just lost the game. Hint, hint. And here we go. That's interesting. That's a strange-looking little pollen-y, flowery thing, eh? Then there's a locked-looking door. Let's see what's over here. A broken bridge. Lovely. Well, I guess we'll come in on this side. And, well, there's nothing over here. So we're just totally screwed. That's annoying. So what do we do? Oh, we can open the door! How was I supposed to know that? Yep, you just open the door, piece of cake, and then let's grab these treasures real quick. Whoa! Ooh, I did not see that coming. Monster in a box! So we got a, what's this guy called? A rogue? So we got a rogue fight over here, and, I don't know, let's use idle on him, see how that works. And Bleu is gonna use some, what's cheap? I guess Fry does, no, that did 80 points, I think. Fireball did 90, I think. So let's just use Fireball, I don't care. And Wharf for the smack. Bam! 244. Burnout! 90 points, that's awesome. Alright, so he doesn't seem very tough at all. Dang! His defense is garbage. So let's just auto-battle instead of using spells. His defense is non-existent. Dang! Even Nina poked him for 200 points. Holy crap, man. That's nutty. Nina's doing almost as much as Aaack. That's wrong. Okay, that was a high variation. She just did 180 that time. That's okay. Dang, good stats, too. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. What do we get for it? I don't know if he's just supposed to be like that, or if we are just way too beastly. And then, of course, predictably, RPGs are very symmetric, but I'm just going to auto-battle this guy, and I guess we'll go through one round before I speed it up, just to see if he does anything different. There we go, he does something different. Alright, so Blue's defense is not very good at all, so we have to find something to buy for her for that, but finish him off, just get out of there. And we take a cure too. So I guess because Blue, I want to use Blue so bad though. We'll switch her out for now. And then if there's a... Actually, I should heal her just in case. And then if we get into a fight with a lot of enemies or something, then we'll bring her in as an area attacker. Although I guess I have a dragon form now, so I don't really need it. So we'll just go physical beast instead. So there's lots of different paths to go. And we're going to start picking up some treasures. Let's just auto-battle these guys. Should be a piece of cake. Finished him. Alright, Nina only takes 21, and everyone else is going to take less, so let's just finish them out. Take care of that. Oh, there's more of these dudes? Whatever. I think I just did a critical hit for like 700 points, it said. I don't know, but that was nuts. Another one of these guys. Rod 4. Well, I don't need Rod 4 because I have Rod 5. And... auto battle. Get him out of there. Anything up here? Oh, there's still something up here. I don't know what. There's still something. Blue levels up. Learns Blast. Awesome. Oh, sweet. I didn't even notice that. There's breakable walls. I wish there was a more effective or a more convenient way to switch your guys. Does that mean I can fight more of them? Just the one there. Finish that auto battle. Awesome, there's another one. Let's fight him too. Just because I can. And then let's heal up a little bit. I know this is a lot of like auto battle stuff, but I'm trying to not spend so much time in in the random battles. I'm trying to spend more time doing game related stuff. If you take the long way around, you can actually fight some powerful guys. Blaze over here. So this would be a good time to have Blue, and I could cast a freeze spell, but I don't have it. So I'm just going to have to hope that his physical defense is pretty low, which does not seem to be the case. I'm just going to have to hope that I can overpower him then. Eh, that wasn't too bad. Could have been better though. But we'll just auto-battle him from here. See what he wants to hit me with. Eh, that's not bad at all. Alright, piece of cake. So he didn't do any area spells, and I'm able to take him out. And he left an acorn, that's always nice. Were these flashing before? I don't know if those were flashing before, but whatever. And we fight a Mimic, which is probably going to give us a lot of gold. Oh crap. What's that redirect mean? I don't know what that means. Is that like counter or bide? I hope it's not like counter or bide. Whatever, I finished him off, so that's fine. Actually, I think that's reflect. I think that counters back any magic attacks, but obviously I just auto-battle him, so I don't care about that. Smash all of those. Let's put me back in the front. And let's continue heading up on our way. Alright, whatever, take him out. Take him out, take care of him. And, oh, dude, this is one of the elemental fiends. This looks a little bit like a Phantasy Star. Let's see how this new formula affects you. What's happening? What are you talking about, new formula? Hey, come back here. Where are you going? What's this blue light, this purple, pink light? What? Ah! Honey, I just got shrunk. I'm a mouse. So welcome to Let's Play of Mice and Men, ladies and gentlemen. Crap. I just got shrunk. Look at this. Look at this. Look how big those stairs are. They're too big. I can't even walk down them because I'll die. Well, this sucks. And normally this would mean like game over, but thankfully there's a mouse hole over here. Apparently we're the size of mice. So I can't really know what we're going to expect in this mouse hole over here, but I gotta go somewhere, so I haven't game overed. So we're fighting some cockroaches, it looks like. What am I doing? Auto battle. Yeah, fighting some roaches, but dang, one hit KO'd, no big deal. Their offense is weak. Okay, well I guess it's just Karn that's a one-hit KO, but you know, that makes sense now that I think about it, because I did just buy Karn's best weapon in the flea market, so this is like the most damage he's going to be able to do. And he's fused with Gobi, who also has his best weapon, and I just bought Bo a new weapon, so yeah, that's why his attack is so nutty. There's big trouble a-brewin'. Thanks, Mr. Mouse. And a random battle. More roaches. Finish them off. Welcome to the Mouse Inn. Would you like to stay? Sure, why not? At this point, I may as well just commit suicide since I'm the size of a mouse. May as well get a good night's sleep. What's up, Mr. Mouse? There's big trouble a-brewin'. Wait, was I always able to speak mouse? Or are you guys just like whimper squeak? Please help me. Wait, so you asked for help and then that guy moved. I'm confused. Who am I supposed to help? But, I guess, what's his face? God, who wrote that book? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Slight spoilers, so if you want to, you know, not get spoilers then on the book Hitchhiker's Guide, then mute the next few seconds. But, I guess he had something going when he mentioned that mice were the smartest beings in the galaxy, and little white mice lab rats are where all the brain is at, and humans are actually third on the list. So, if that's why I can speak mouse, or maybe mouse just speaks English once I get mouse-sized, then maybe that's where it's all coming from. So, spoilers over. And what's to our right? There we go. Look at this cheese horde. This is like Donkey Kong's horde of bananas. How he always keeps it behind his house in level 1. I love how Worf just gained agility. Like, what does he have to do with agility? His action is 0, so who cares what his agility is? Like, that's just dumb. It's just dumb. But look at all this cheese. It's like Wisconsin up in here, man. And we got some 3 roaches. Are you here to steal our food? I hate humans. You always cause trouble. Well, considering my size, I'm not so sure I'm a human anymore. But, anyway, I'm going to use 1 turn of the B ring just to see how much it does. And then I'm going to throw out an E key. And Karn's really just going to attack, and Aaack is just going to attack. I don't care. Let's just do it. If I need to go dragon, I'll go dragon, but I don't think I do. Okay, Nina just took a ton. So Nina... Holy crap! I just smacked the dude for 999 points. So my Lady Maria is going to cure herself, and Karn is just going to kick some ass, is all he's going to do. Apparently he can one-shot these fools. Although, you know what? No, I just messed up. Because of the way that it works, yeah, it just automatically ends the round. So he's got to attack the same target. That's what he has to do. Which might end up being a waste, but he's got to do something. I guess we'll use Fort on yourself. You got to hit the same guy, and then Worf will hit this guy. Let's see here. How much am I going to do? Dang, it still didn't die. Wow, they're taking 500 from the boomerangs, too. That's crazy. These dudes have nuts for hit points, man. So yeah, using Earth Key for 30 points is totally irrelevant. So Nina's just going to defend, and Karn's just going to go for another swing. Why not? Let's swing on this guy, and then Worf is going to swing on this guy. Alternate my attacks a little bit just because I can. So holy crap, that's a lot of damage from my B-Rang. Dang. He got up. Alright, at this point we're just going to auto-battle. Though I do have to be afraid of Maria's HP. So I guess I'll heal her first, but... no, there's no need. Let's just... He probably is going to die anyway. Yeah, he's just going to die from Worf. No! I tried to call it and I didn't get it. There we go. Dang, swinging for 1,000. That's nuts, man. I mean, obviously they're designed to have, like, no hit point or no defense, but I learned Gale, however. So, Bleu is just learning some awesome stuff. Oh. Alright, took care of them. And I actually have to pause the video for a second because there's some disturbances in the Zat, and I got to Gotta clean this up for a second. Alright, sorry about that. For those, I guess, not like anybody of you don't know, but I have a large group of people at a ZAT chat room that I'm a moderator at, and there was just a fight and some shenanigans going about, so I had to clean that up for a second. Welcome to the Mouse Inn. Sure, I'll stay again, because Nina used a lot of magic, and that was pretty much about it. So this is the guy who needed help. Please take this cure potion with you. Look at that cute little mouse walk. Take an herb. Really? An herb is the cure potion? That's all I needed? Wow. And we got the mtgxerxes, which stands for mouse cura. Which I guess it just told me right there. So I don't know what the hell it was that these mice were doing in this little corner with a mouse cura, that they can speak English and all that jazz. Like that just makes no sense. Like, how do they have a cure for some random ass thing that Dark Dragons just developed? I don't know, but they do. So whatever. Anyway, we're in another little dungeony place, and I gotta find my way around here and fight some boss. I don't actually know my full way around, so it might take a little bit while. It might take a while to get through here, as opposed to knowing exactly where all the treasure is. But I'm so beastly at this point, which is kind of the point. That's what I wanted. I should just be able to auto-battle through everything without too much of a problem. I still have no idea what Curse does, outside of being really, really annoying. I mean, my thought is that maybe it prevents me from getting crits, or maybe it prevents me from gaining EXP or something. Like, I'm not sure, but I don't care. I'm just gonna have Aaack cured off me, because Aaack doesn't really use his magic, so that's fine. And after a few more random fights, I'm just gonna use some marble 3s so I can find all the loot in here. Holy crap. They just used a lot of burnouts on me. They just used a lot of burnouts on me. And I survived it all, but not very well. I probably should heal up after all that. Yeah, that was nuts. There we go, new enemy. And what are we gonna do? You know, we're just gonna auto-battle him anyway, because I don't care. Because I don't care. I don't care! Kill him! Dark Knight. It's Batman, guys. I'm fighting Batman. With, like, no legs or torso, he's just floating armor. Really? You're gonna use deflect at that point? Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so it looks like if I go up, then I go to the bosses, but I don't want to go to the bosses just yet, because I think there's some equipment somewhere that I can grab, so I'm actually going to go grab all that stuff first. If there is any. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and you can sue me. So... okay, this time I killed them all immediately, so I don't understand how that's working, but... okay, maybe I'm just wrong and there is no equipment. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yep, I'm just stupid. Okay, well that's fine. As I mentioned in an earlier vid, I'd rather go the wrong way and find a treasure chest that, you know, has an herb in it than, you know, think that I might be missing something. I'll take that peace of mind. Hey, it's these flies again! Kill them all. And awesome, Nina now has learned Fort X, which is defense up on everybody, as opposed to just one person, which is sick. So... you've bounced back once, but that won't happen again. I'm gonna make you into monster fodder. Uh-oh. So we got to fight a pink Aaack instead of a... I guess now he's red, instead of an orange one. But it shouldn't be too much of a deal, of an issue. I'm just gonna go right into dragon form, and... I don't want to use the Bolt Dragon. I want to, like, save him, but I don't know what the hell I'm saving him for. So, screw it, we'll go Bolt Dragon on him. And Nina's going to use her new Fort X, which is 14 points. Which, considering Fort is 6, that is sick. I mean, if this was, like, 30, that would be... I mean, I'd still be fine if it cost 30. But, man, that's crazy. Only 14, that's so good. Karn's going to just wreck this dude a new face. And Ox for the swing, so... oh yeah, check this out. And because it's a white magic spell, they automatically go first in the round, so free +1 defense on everybody. So, whatever. This dude is just in deep trouble now. I got my Bolt Dragon out here who looks like a boss. Kind of looks like Gyarados. Yeah, so Gira and not shiny Gira. So he's going to come in with a swing. Maria's going to attack up on Karn. Karn for the swing, Aaack for the swing. We're just going to wreck this guy. We're going to... Oh my god, man. Like, I don't even know. Boom! Check that out. That just looks sick, didn't it? That just looks sick. So he's almost dead at this point. Just because I can, I'm going to use attack up on Worf. Karn for the swing, Worf for the swing. Let's just dominate this guy. Bam! That was it. That was it. That's all that happened. He's dead. I just wrecked his face so bad. Granted, I got 2 critical hits with Karn, and Karn's a beast. My poison flower will send you spiraling into madness. Why do bad guys always do this in, like, progressive amounts, you know? Just throw your hardest at me before I level up, and then you win! That flower made our people crazy and turned me into a monster. Let me help you. Maria casts Cure 2. This should work. Huh? I don't understand. Your spell is too weak. Take him to the village. Aw, snap. Bleu just laid the smack on Princess Nina. And she's just left in the dust like that. Well, excuse me, I'm a princess. Oh, man. Hilarious. Hilarious touch. Anyway, so we bring him back. Apparently Bo was with me. What did you do to him? Can't you tell a man from a monster? Shut the hell up, woman. No, we didn't get carried away. He was a monster. Apparently, also, Bleu can heal his wounds in no time. I don't know why she didn't heal him earlier, but it sounds like she needs something fancy for it. Bring a frog and its oil. I gotta find this frog cave. Go! She's snappy. Look at that. Run, 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 run. Chug, 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 chug. Woo, 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 woo. On a mission right there. So they don't tell you where Frog Cave is. So normally you're just like, what? I gotta find a frog? But that's fine. No big deal. Stay at the inn. And Frog Cave is actually in this town, I believe. I think it's right up in here. I could be totally wrong, but I think it is. Anyway, I'm going to go back, fuse Karn over here, and put him in for Bo. And let's deal with this fly. Okay, Frog Cave is not in here. This is what I was thinking, but this is not Frog Cave. I'm hungry, but I don't like cheese. Maybe I could eat this! So this is a beastly frog. It is actually a gold fly, and this comes back in Breath of Fire 2, as I mentioned. And I'm just gonna go, let's go Fire Dragon. I think he might be weak against fire, I'm not positive. But he might also be weak against electric, and I have no idea. So, Karn for the swing, and Maria for the attack up on Karn. You know, let's just crush this guy as soon as possible. That's the plan. Oh! Well, if that's gonna be his crit, then I don't really have anything to worry about. Let's see, we're gonna have Nina just heal herself. I'll use Fort later. Get back up there, yeah, no big deal. I'm just gonna crush this guy. Slam! For 420, that means it normally would do 210. No, I think 210 is normal. Okay, so he's not weak to fire, but that's fine. Let's just auto-battle him, get this over with. And he's dead. Piece of cake. Look at that money, man. Look at that money, and that EXP. Some crazy stats. I'm just getting beastly. What a pain! Let's take him back to the frog. I don't understand, like, whatever. So I get a G-Fly, and apparently this dude had cheese for lunch, but whatever. Bah! So I don't know what else I have to do then. Where's this frog cave? Where's Bleu? One of these freaking houses has this dude. Not there. I don't know which place it is. There it is. Where else do I have to go? Bring me the oil. It's in the frog cave. Okay, frog cave to the south. I still don't know where that is, but at least she gave me a direction. So that's something to go off of. And, now we're just at about 25 minutes, so I'm just gonna end the video here. That makes perfect sense to me. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy. Peace.